I have to admit, I'm a hard-working person.
Good morning on this Wednesday, September 4th. Just went and checked the traps. Uncle Ron just changed the water here on Grandpa's. Soaking this corn up one more time. Hopefully this is the last time. Really, we're just watering it while Grandpa takes water out for his lawn, and then we're soaking it up too, because it's going into grain this fall. That way we'll still have moisture left in the ground, and that when we get the corn off, we can work it and get the grain planted. Uncle Rick's been raking hay, and then I can't remember what else he said we were gonna do. Guess we'll go check on him, go see how Uncle Lane's doing with the water on his lawn, and then looks like the shop's open. I guess I'll head over there and see what we're doing for the day. Alright, we just got the water going down here on Zitto's on this little field here by the shop that he had leveled. And kind of looks like he maybe took a little too much off that side. We can't decide if that's it or if it followed the ridges he left to where he turned and it's all running down that way. But it is starting to move down this side. It's not blowing the dike out, so that's a positive. But it's starting to fill in over here, move pretty good, so I think it'll be good. I'm gonna go find some pipe and see about setting up that other side, the long run over there, and then we're waiting to hear from Brett for the water on the east ditch. We're gonna water a couple of cornfields that are going into grain this fall. And then, what else did he say we were doing? I can't even remember what else he said we were doing. Still watering on the middle ditch. We're going to try and water that whole end on the green pipe side. And then we got to water the cornfield around his house, around Uncle Rick's house. Water the garden and that. And yeah. I'm gonna go see if the pipes are still on the corn over there, and if they are, move them over on the stubble field here. And then Jeremy's checking the water. He's got it going on the hay up there on Hups, getting it watered. Yeah, I think we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm an idiot. I forgot that the pipes that were on this corn, Aiden took to water this little hayfield with. And those are the pipes we are using on the stubble fields, so I guess that's what I get for not thinking. I completely forgot he took those pipes off there. And we just grabbed them this morning and took them to that stubble field, so yeah, it's gonna be a long day today. That one's done. That watered really good. We'll pull this head gate out and we'll take it on this cornfield and get this corn watered for the last time. Oh, I'm gonna need a shovel. Okay, I got the tin out. Got the pipes moved. Now I'm just waiting for the ditch to fill up. Try not to get ate alive by mosquitoes. I can't believe they're out this time of day, but I watered pretty damn good. There's a few spots over along the edge where it's kind of hard for him to get, especially where we couldn't burn the straw off over there along the shed. But for the most part, it ran down there pretty good. This side got done sooner because it ran over from the ditch, but then it just moved wet back over across and got her all soaked up. Gonna wait for this ditch to fill, probably another 10 minutes or so, and then get these tubes going. And then I think Jeremy's blue disc, and I might go see how much he's got left up there. Watch him for a little bit. He's on that field of hups, that pump ditch that we run. I still haven't heard from Rick on the water for the east ditch, so maybe I better call him and see, and go from there. All right, that one's running. We'll let it run for 4 hours now. It sounds like Uncle Rick's got the east ditch going. He's already made one change over there, so I think Ron still got it going on the green pipes on Grandpa's, but that water's soaking away already. Even down where we flooded the bottom once already, it's already started soaking away. I don't think it's gonna sit there for very long, but yeah, I think I might go see if Jeremy's doing that blue disc and stuff and see how that's going, and then go back to the shop and see if Uncle Rick's there and see what's going on that ditch when it changes again, and then maybe see if Aiden's home. He can help with some of this water. So I will catch you guys in a little bit. Boy, he sure pulled up some big old clods when he disc ripped this. Hopefully that blue disc will chew them up and mellow them out. It looks like it's doing a pretty good job. He's definitely kicking up some dust though. It's got quite a bit of this straw buried under. Kind of hard to walk on these clods and watch the camera at the same time. Looks like it's bouncing him pretty good. He's got Steiger in there with him. Somebody parked their truck right in the way. Boy, that is. That's doing a really nice job. Still might be too much straw on top to land plane it though. I guess he'll make that call. He is really kicking up the dust. So, the wind changed directions. Can't even see him now. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the truck, head back to the house, get a drink of water. I'm not sure how many times he'll go over this. He might go over it a couple of times with that disc, but some spots it's mellowed it out really good. Other spots it's still pretty cloddy, but at least they're broke up. They're only about softball size now instead of horse head size. But he did put the triples back on the 8420, so hopefully that'll help. If he comes in here and land planes it, it'll help kind of break these down a little bit more, maybe push the straw down a little bit. But we were thinking of burning this field off, but it's right next to all them houses, and we're right next to the river hill here, and we didn't want to take a chance of catching the river on fire. Although the old Malad River probably needs it. But I don't think we'd have been able to put all that out. If we'd have caught that on fire. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the shop and we'll catch you in a little bit. Alright, well, it's a little later in the afternoon. it kind of got really hectic with the water, but we've got this field of Dale's watered again for the last time. Hopefully the last time. The only reason why we watered it is because it's going into grain this fall. And then we're watering over here on Jack's now. Hello. Probably not for a little bit. I'm running around with water right now. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, sounds like a plan. So, yeah, I might wait and come get it tomorrow. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Sounds good. Love you. Bye. It's hard to talk on the phone, film, and drive at the same time. But what I was saying is we're just starting the water here on this field of Jack's, the cornfield, just to soak it up once more because it's also going into winter wheat. I don't know which variety they've got planned for it yet, but looks like the water's just getting here. So I'll hop out and help Uncle Ron clean the ditch out. You got it?
I think so. I haven't checked down there. Stopped by them.
All right.
Yeah.
Davies is going, or Jack's, I guess it's Jack's now. The gap's washed out on the first set, so we just said screw it, and we cut a few more open. We're gonna water the whole field at once, just let it run like 6 hours. Because it'll just fill up and then run back towards the top end. So it'll be all right there, but Aiden's gonna get the 9 o'clock change for me on Zittos while I take care of a few things, and then sounds like we're gonna be running around with water all night. So I'll keep you guys updated, and we'll check back in with you here in a little bit. Well, good morning. Literally it's 10 to 1 right now. We just took the water off at Jack's cornfield and started it on the hayfield there. We got it spread across the whole field. We got 4 or 5 pipe in each run, and just gonna let it run for the next 4.5 to 5 hours. On our way to change the water on Zitto's cornfield, and then hopefully we can go home and get some sleep for a little bit, a couple hours before we got to get up and check this stuff and change it again. And then I think Rick was planning on starting to bale hay about 6 o'clock in the morning if the wind will quit. The wind's blowing like hell right now. I don't know what it is about this valley. In the middle of the night it just starts blowing out of the north. But yeah, it's gonna be a short night, so we'll see you when the daylight's back. Good morning. We're gonna go do some early morning baling. Uncle Rick and I just got the water off of Jack's hay and got it over onto Dale's one field. It's still dark, you can't see me. But then we got it, I changed it on Zitto's at 5 this morning. Got one more change on that corn. And then I think Pickles is going to take it and water his lawn. And then we'll get the stubble field set up. Old tractor's just dancing back and forth. Can't really see it on the camera. get this hay baled. We got to bale Marks and Boone's. So hopefully it won't take too long. not used to running this tractor on this.
One bale, I think we changed twine.
You're on your last roll on this one.
Yep, that one too, so that's probably why it broke. Not much new, is it?
No. I think I'm gonna go get Ethan up. So, I think I'm gonna go get Ethan up.
Okay.
Do you need anything here?
No,
Okay.
good. Hopefully I'll be done by 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go get Ethan up. Yeah, usually we don't have that tractor on the baler. We usually have our loader tractor on there, so remembering the little different things that we got to do for each tractor. Sometimes you forget one or two, but there's not much to do this morning. Our typical Tremont and breeze is blowing, so losing quite a few of the leaves, but it's blowing just enough to keep the dew down, but not enough to keep the mosquitoes away. Dirty things. So I'm gonna let him continue here. I'm gonna go home and get Ethan ready for the bus, get him up, and then here in about an hour go check the water. Still got a bunch of freaking wildfire smoke in the valley. It's not as thick right now as it was yesterday, but I think it's supposed to build back in this afternoon and then hopefully start clearing out tomorrow, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna head home right now, so I will check back with you here in a little bit. That Dell's changed. It ran through in an hour and a half. He got Mark's hay baled. Said he had, I think he said 300 bales up there. He's gonna go bale Boone's now, and then we might put the loader back on the 686 so he can go bunch hay for Mark to help him out, because he hauls all of his by hand. I'm gonna go back to the house for a minute and wait for him to get done with Boone's, and then I'll go help him put that loader on. Hopefully this hayfield will run, this run will run 3 hours, hopefully. They've been taking 4 throughout the summer, but where it's cooled off a little bit more at night, things seem to be running a little bit faster. Tiger's out checking the water with Grandpa.
You're in the water. Oh no, look out.
Sounds like he found it. Can't believe how dry this hayfield is. It's just gurgling like crazy.
You're in water. Come here, hurry.
Oh no. He found the water again. With no irrigating boots on either. But we're just about done with this field. Then we're going to give it to Sandy so she can water her pasture. We just helped Jeremy get it going down to Zitto's on the one stubble field that we burned off. Get it watered back. Haven't filmed too much more today after we got done baling. It's been kind of a boring day, just run back and forth with the water. Alright, well that's the end of the day, guys, so we're gonna, Uncle Rick's gonna go shut this off and stop, I think, all but 3 of the pipes, just because they can't quite handle the full stream on that pasture. So we'll leave 3 running. They can run in here, it won't hurt nothing. All the water that was ponded on the bottom here from the other runs, it's so sandy and dry, it's all soaked away already. So, and then the water down on Zitto's, let's see, that'll probably go 4 to 6 hours. So by the time it's ready to change, I'll be in bed because I gotta work tomorrow. It's my long weekend, so I won't be doing much on the farm for the next 3 days. So yeah, with that, we'll call it a video. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.